Hi guys, welcome back to So I Have Tea. Today I actually have somebody very special with me. Sahlah. I'll give the full name introduction.
Yeah.
Miss Sahlah Anis.
My God.
So she's here to yap about a few things. And I hope you guys enjoy us yapping away as we do.
Masala even, if that helps, because I don't go by the name Sala also, so people don't know me as Sala.
Okay, so we have the perfect guest for So I Have Tea, Miss Masala. But thank you for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
I can't wait to yap with you.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna dive right in.
Go ahead.
Recently on TikTok, did you see this whole thing called boyfriend rules trend?
I kid you not, I saw it last night.
Okay.
And I saw it only because of Anudi's video.
Yeah.
Where she was talking about how girls are okay with this happening.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it properly. I only saw
Okay.
hers and one other story where it was makeup, haircut.
Yeah. So, yes, that one. So,
Okay.
Mama, I'll give you some
Context
for this.
Yeah.
So, these Gen Z and Gen Alpha girls,
Yeah.
They're doing this new trend called the boyfriend rules trend.
Yeah.
Basically, they put like a list of things and they say if their boyfriend is okay with it or not. And let me tell you, I don't think I have ever been more traumatized watching somebody else's trauma in my entire life.
No, for real, right? Okay, because my question is, why are they proud about the fact that the boy tells them these things?
Unfortunately, I feel like for us, like a lot of Sri Lankan girls,
Yeah.
they are of the belief that these boys are looking after them. And
No,
it's
for
because
real.
it's because they love you and want to.
Protection.
Why do you need protection like this? Don't you have parents to protect you?
Exactly. I feel like this has a lot to do with daddy issues. I may be wrong. I'm not.
No,
I'm
but
not.
I don't think at any point in my life I have ever been okay with a man being like, no, you don't do that. In my head, I already have a dad and a mom who are super strict.
Exactly.
Please, sir,
are you
stay
paying
in
my
your lane.
bills? Are you taking care of me? Did you raise me? No. Then keep your mouth shut. Sit your ass down in the corner.
Please,
Right?
thank you.
Yeah, because honestly, for me, especially Sri Lankan girls, right?
Yeah.
Ayandi, mama protect karanawa, mama nangi, mana magulak dappa. How can you say that? Isn't he supposed to be your equal, your partner? That's someone you share your life with.
I think that's the difference. A lot of people don't really look at it in the way of, okay, this is my partner and this is my equal and we need to do life together.
Exactly.
No, but you're right. It should be equal partner. Nobody's under anybody. This is how you do life together. And listen, I understand certain things. Like, for example, if you're going somewhere, hey, I'm leaving the house or I got here. Those are all very
both
fair
ways.
Definitely both ways. And they're all very fair asks because I would do that with my parents too.
Exactly.
Just to keep them in the loop that we are safe or that, in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
But he can't tell you if you can't color your hair or not.
Yeah, cut your hair.
If you want tattoos, go get a tattoo. If you want to pierce your ears, do that.
And this whole alcohol and smoking thing, right? Listen, either both of you do it or you don't.
How is it okay for the other person to dictate, oh no, you can only do it if you're with me? Okay, so what's your point of them not doing it when you're not with them?
Exactly.
Why is this also being controlled?
Exactly.
And the worst one of it all was you're not gonna believe this.
Yeah.
Sleep. Some of these girls had said either on the phone with him or when he orders me to. Girl, what are you saying?
Orders me to?
No, listen.
Okay.
I sleep 24/7 if I could.
Yeah.
And if I have to get permission from another person to give my body...
And a man, not a person. A man.
That to give my body something that is so essential to me is absurd.
Exactly. And it's basic. I mean, if he's saying don't drink or smoke for your health.
Okay, that I
Sleep
can...
is also health.
Yeah.
If he really cares about your health, why is he dictating when you should sleep or when you should not sleep?
And how... Okay, so sleep, that's one thing. another one of it was going out like with your friends during the day. Some of these girls said no, only with him.
I've seen this. Actually, I've seen a lot of people make like TikToks before about how they hate the girl that has to ask their boyfriend or brings their boyfriend everywhere because the boyfriend doesn't allow them to go out and hang out with girls. I actually think this is a red flag. And if you have a boyfriend that is telling you this, like, break up. For the reason
Run. Run,
For
block.
real. Because it's a fear. It's a fear that she's going to tell everyone about his...
How trashy his behavior is.
Exactly. He doesn't want her to talk to the best friend about his bad qualities.
And you also know, like, your girlfriends are the first people that's going to point it out and be like, hey, this is
wrong.
This is wrong.
Exactly.
And what a lot of these Sri Lankan girls don't understand is this is typical like manipulative, abusive behavior. What he's doing is he's taking away your support system little by little. And when actually, again, Anudhi also touched on this.
Yeah.
What they're doing is taking away your support system, that when you have a problem, there's nobody for you to talk to. So you're even more stuck in this desperate situation with nobody else to turn to.
Exactly.
And this is like classic behavior of an abuser.
Yeah.
And I'm just so sad to see like young girls or like 17, 18
get caught in this bullshit. Because see, right, when you marry, the guys that say, Amma gidare aanne pa.
Oh my God.
Right, those are the ones, they start here.
Off. Yeah.
They start with, why are you going to see that girl? She's only corrupting your mind.
Yeah.
You go to her and only come and fight with me.
Exactly.
That's where it starts.
And it's so sad to see girls also get caught up and swept up in this moment and romanticizing all these toxic things that they see in men and think that it's okay. No, it's because he loves me. It's because he doesn't want me to come into any harm. And the other thing is, these girls also say boys are more socially aware of what is happening in the world than girls. Yeah, obviously, because he's making you stay at home.
Yeah. And also, women are actually, they have a better stress tolerance
than men.
Better EQ than men. And it's
I literally saw
this video yesterday.
Yes.
Same.
I just saw it yesterday. And I was like, save. Because
Yeah.
this is so important, and like this is a message we need to like give to young girls.
Exactly.
And I understand like sometimes, you're in a new relationship, it might seem like this is it.
Yeah.
I've been in situations like that. You've been in situations like that. We were just talking about it. But it just please take your time. It's not it's not the end of the world. There's so many other people that love you, and there's definitely a person that will love you for you. And if it can be with your hair colored, with tattoos, piercings, whatever, they're gonna love you.
Exactly. And I think like one thing that's lacking in Sri Lankan girls especially is that they don't love themselves.
That's very
It's always like, oh, mata aadare karana kawuruth naane. Mata kawuru mata aadare ne. Excuse me, first of all, love yourself to the point where you don't expect others around you to love you.
And I think that's where that change also happens, right? When you really like appreciate yourself, and people are attracted to other people with like self-confidence.
Exactly.
Like you're naturally gravitating towards somebody like that. So it makes sense, but it's a journey, and it sucks that
it sucks because let's be honest, right? Let's see relationships where people or girls especially have been insecure and the relationship started. What happens is that relationship is not solid.
100%.
It's very rocky.
100%.
For the reason being, these two people are insecure and fighting with each other to like make them feel secure.
And also again, this whole like thing of you not being able to go out with your friends and stuff like that. But the boyfriend can. So you don't want her to go out because you think that she'll meet somebody else out. Is this what you're doing when you go out with your friends?
Exactly. That's what men do.
So are you like imposing your own weaknesses against her?
Exactly. And girls don't catch on these things, right? They assume that their man knows best. Don't question him. He's God. And the age gaps, right? Of like a 17-year-old with a 35-year-old man. Did you see that, by the way?
I did not actually.
I made a video on this on TikTok and it went viral because I was like, why is an underage girl? And they were like, oh, she's 18. 17 is like teenager with like a 35-year-old man. He's like,
was this a while ago or was it recent?
A while ago.
Okay,
My God, I got a lot of hate for it.
Of course.
As much as I got support.
Yeah.
But I think the Sri Lankan community doesn't understand it, right?
At 18 years old, you're a literal child.
Whereas
I was talking to you about how excited I am to turn 30 because, like, you know, my 20s were all about like making bad decisions or getting to know who I am. And at 30, I can like implement all of that.
Yeah.
So this man has already gone through all of those chaos.
Exactly.
And is now settled.
Yeah.
What are you doing with a child?
A schoolgirl.
Whose frontal lobe still has not developed.
Exactly. And the thing is, if they are dating at that point, that means they met before.
Exactly.
My God. He looked at a child and thought, damn,
she's my wife.
Objectified her. Objectified a child. That's all I need to know, you know? It sucks.
I'm out.
For real. And I think this has a lot to do with, I think we're focusing a lot on Sri Lankan women, right? And what they're doing wrong. But I also feel this has a lot to do with Sri Lankan men. Right? This is a standard they've created.
And it's also, I mean, I think, I wouldn't say it's still stuck in that same like state it used to be in. We're definitely at least talking about it now and trying to move away from it.
True.
But it's going to take a lot of work. And culturally, which is one of the biggest issues we have. We need to do a lot more. We need to be a lot more responsible. I love the fact that people like Anudhi are talking about this.
Exactly.
Because these are people like with massive platforms.
Influence.
And they're doing it. They're doing something right with it, especially like these young girls who really look up to them. And one of the things that I really did love about her video was the fact that she did it in Sinhala.
Sinhala, exactly.
So that it was more
hitting the right crowd. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So
she's shout out to Anudhi because she's one of those girls that is slaying at life and is using her platform, space, influence, everything to do the right thing.
And again, this was something we spoke about today also, like a lot of people with platforms are not pushing the right message. And I understand like with influencers that their job is, you know, it's marketing and it's different and you can't necessarily talk about say political things in a country or whatever because of your job. I get it. But also like things like this, it's a socially it's a social responsibility. You have a social responsibility to encourage or talk to these kids, and you know they look up to you, they follow you. So I love the fact that she did it.
And I remember like some time ago, I think about 3 years ago, there was a trend on TikTok, right? And the trend was basically girls saying it's so difficult to be friends with girls.
Oh really?
Boys are so much more easier, right? And obviously like some of the influencers also joined in on this. I also should have used a better approach to it. But I comment and saying, you know, just because you didn't find the right girls doesn't mean you get to hate on girls, right? And I think now they hate me low-key. They don't even talk to me. But the point is, right, people who watch those videos end up hating girls. And these girls forget in the process that they are girls.
That's true.
You know? We already have enough hate politically, socially, economically.
That's true.
We have enough hate
without us hating on each other.
It's so important for us to like stick with each other.
My girlfriends are everything. I love hanging out with them. I have like a set. We try to do it at least once a week. But I mean, obviously with life, it's hard. I come out from hanging out with them feeling so refreshed.
Exactly.
It's everything to me. So it's so important to like really have that, you know, safe space of girls. And they like, if you have the right girls around you, they really do lift you up.
Exactly. And like, even for me, I think I relate to that. My partner knows if it's my friend time, he doesn't get space there. No texts, no calls.
Nothing.
Like, nothing. You're not there right now. It's just me and my girls.
And he's always the one who comes and picks me up.
And
then drops them home too. So, but he also knows like how important that time for me is, and he doesn't like interfere or get in the middle of it.
Exactly. And I think that's what's lacking for most girls in Sri Lanka.
That's true.
Community. A girl's community.
I agree.
Because they lack that, they assume this man is going to give all and everything to them.
Agreed.
That expectation. And it's like, I will listen to anything he says because he will offer me everything.
Everything.
But in reality, he doesn't offer anything.
None whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to go get into a story. Okay. So it says, I think my boyfriend is getting controlling.
Okay.
Me, 19 female, and my boyfriend, 18 male, have been together for a few months now. Ever since we started dating, I could tell he would be a little more controlling than my past relationship, but just thought he cared more. My ex was extremely toxic and abusive. It's just progressively getting worse though. He first started getting mad about other coworkers I talked to at work who are much older than me and was platonically just a work friendship. I also barely even talk to them at work, but he would see me talking to them and get make angry comments like, "You really like talking to him." He wouldn't allow me to go to a party with my friends. I did understand at first, but at the same time, it wasn't a big party. I wasn't going to drink. I was just going to hang out with my two girlfriends, take care of them since they would be drinking. I even told him I'd send a picture every 5 minutes and answer any FaceTime calls. He still said if I went, he would break up with me. He scrolled through my social media the other day and said my posts were too revealing.
What the fuck?
I do have more cleavage than most because of my genetics, and it is hard to find stuff that fits better, but I still don't think I show much. In He also said it looked like I was making a name for myself. I mentioned he scrolled through my social media the other day and said my posts were too revealing. I do have more cleavage than most because of my genetics, and it's hard to find stuff that fits better. But still, I don't think I show much. He wouldn't let me wear the costume I want for Halloween, even though it covers more than what most will wear, and I'll be with him the whole time. But he still said it was too revealing. Every time I put makeup on before I go out, when I'm not going to be around him, he makes comments like, "Who are you trying to look good for?" But being serious and not joking. Lastly, in my past relationship, my ex cheated 3 times. It was a couple of years ago. And after he cheated, I decided to cheat back. Yes, I know it wasn't the best decision and I should have just left. But in my head at the time, I just wanted him to feel and understand the pain he was putting me through. He always brings this up and constantly acts like this means I'm going to cheat on him. And I explain I'm different now and it was a different situation where I was not in the right headspace. What are your opinions and how should I talk to him about it?
Okay. First of all,
Like there's so much
there's
to
just
break
too
up
much.
in
Yeah,
this.
yeah. And I'll start at the title, right?
Yeah.
The first line is he's getting too controlling, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you
What
mean
is
by
too controlling? Exactly.
What does it mean? Like, are you okay with a certain level of
Control,
or
but also like what is controlling to you? Like
yeah,
it's definitely up for discussion.
yeah,
And then this the first thing that she brings up is the fact that he gets mad when
she talks to guys.
her
right?
co-workers actually.
That's an insecurity. Men, you are insecure and you put it out on your girlfriend by telling her not to talk to other men because they think they're not good enough. This is a completely insecurity issue.
And you know what sucks?
Yeah.
Like this is something that I have genuinely seen happen at workplaces. What the man doesn't understand, or even the girl at this point doesn't understand, is he's hindering her professional life. Like
Holding her back.
This is her career, and yeah, of course, like I mean, people might behave or whatever weirdly at work.
Yeah.
That's normal at any workplace.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is her job. She has to work with people.
It's not her fault.
She can't pick and choose the gender of people that she works with.
And I'm sorry, right? I think it's really unfair because men get it easier. No, not a lot of women are making a move on you at your workplace the way men do, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Men are predators at workplaces.
Yeah.
Women are not.
Yeah.
So you expect.
Why do we have to hold our career back because a man can't keep it in his pants?
Exactly. It's totally unfair.
So, okay. Moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
He wouldn't allow me to go to a party with my friends.
She can't have fun without him. It's like homophobia, isn't it? Like, oh, if it's her, it's, I think women, like men like this, see their wife or partner
as an object.
Like a toy,
Yeah.
I think of a doll because she talks about clothes, makeup. It's like I'm in control of what could be done.
Every aspect of you and how you present yourself and all of that.
I won't keep you outside in the hall because someone might steal you, put you in the room, lock it inside.
It's exactly giving like puppet and puppeteer.
Exactly.
And it's absurd. And okay, so now again, like you said, so next point was social media.
Yeah.
And what she wears and all of that.
Mm.
And finally coming back, he's talking about how she cheated on him.
Yeah.
And
no, she cheated on her ex.
Sorry, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Yes, she cheated on her ex, and he's holding this above her head, and that's such a violation of trust to me.
No, for real, because this is very interesting to me,
Yeah.
right? She's solely doing this
Yeah.
because she wants to get back at her ex that hurt her.
Yeah.
This was not not the reason she
Yeah.
did not cheat there.
Yeah.
It was, I loved you so much.
And you hurt
This
me.
is how much you hurt me.
Yeah.
It was a reminder.
And it was, I wouldn't, I mean, of course, like,
Yeah.
it's not, definitely, it's not the mature thing or the right thing to
Definitely.
do. But she has also, like, accepted that this is, I was in a different headspace, and I know that I made a mistake. So she's very apologetic, and it takes a lot for somebody to open up about something like
this.
that.
Yeah.
And when you share it with your partner, you do it trusting him. And if he's throwing this back at you, it's kind of absurd. I'm also gonna quickly go to the next story.
Yeah.
Again, it's another controlling story.
Kadavale.
Yep. My boyfriend's behavior feels controlling, but I don't know if this is normal or I'm overthinking it. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 6 months now. We were friends before, and it was good, relaxed, fun, and felt we could share anything with each other. I had just gotten out of a bad relationship when we started dating. It was unhealthy, and when I broke it off, he took it badly and hurt me. Sometime after, my friend and I realized we had feelings for each other and decided to go for it. He had a couple of hard and fast boundaries though, which I would learn over time. At first, I used to talk to my guy friends without letting him know each time, which upset him. If my guy friends flirted with me, I would brush it off instead of telling them to stop. And because we were long distance, he wanted to be updated on everything all the time. He wants to know when I was leaving the house, where I was going, what my plans were, who I was with, etc. before I even left. I kind of understand. I don't live in a very safe place, and at first it seemed like he was just concerned about my safety. But it grew to seem like he was suspicious I was hiding something. Now he wants updates on everything I'm doing, when I have a doctor's appointment, when I talk to my apartment manager, a guy, basically when I do anything. He wants little updates too, so he can be included in my life. My ex still controls my phone plan, long story, and though I don't talk to him, I set up an automatic payment each month. My boyfriend became upset that I did this without telling him after we spoke about it, and he said I should send it a few days before it's due so I don't have to worry about my ex contacting me when it's due. I don't know, it feels off to me, but I also have some PTSD from other stuff in my past, and I can't tell if this is normal behavior. He said it's been the same with his past relationships, and that he never even had to ask them to do any of it, they just did. But he's also been cheated on in all of his past relationships, and a lot of his insecurity comes from that. These updates used to stress me out. I'm not used to doing this sort of thing, or maybe I'm not used to someone caring so much. So when I do something and forget to update him, I start panicking. I don't want to hurt or upset him, or for it to lead to a fight. I know how important this is to him, and I know he feels like I don't care about it when I forget. I don't know how I keep forgetting. When I forgot about the phone thing, he said, "It's okay, it's only been 6 months." And I could tell what he meant by that. I'm going to visit him tomorrow and want to talk about this stuff, but I want to make sure I'm not coming from a bad place when I do. Thanks, guys.
This is a bit of a complicated one.
I agree.
Because there's one on her part.
Yeah.
She's not realizing that a relationship is where both of you have an understanding.
Yeah.
It's not control.
Yeah.
It's an understanding.
Yeah.
Like if a guy is flirting with you, I think your partner should know.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Hiding it and brushing it off makes you look like the bad person.
Exactly.
Because either you're enjoying it or you are contributing to it.
Yeah.
So it feels like she's wrong in that aspect.
Yeah.
And maybe that is creating trust issues in the guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the guy saying that every conversation she has with a man.
That's kind of absurd. Like I would not remember to tell my husband about everything that you and I spoke about.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even want to know.
Apartment manager?
That's,
What do you... the world is like 49.5% men and 50.5% women, right? So you can't be like, oh, avoid men at all costs.
Exactly. And like, so if you go to a restaurant and have a conversation with a server, do you have to like relate that to him?
Yeah, exactly. That's a bit crazy. So I feel like they need to have a lot of conversations.
I agree.
Clearly both of them are hurt.
Yeah.
And have been through really traumatic
relationships, and they've brought a lot of that trauma back into the relationship. And I think like the both of them need to go for therapy.
Yeah, it's mendable.
Yeah,
it's mendable, unlike the first one.
Yeah, I agree. So there was a lot of tea spilled.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
maybe like this might get through to at least one person, I'm hoping.
Hopefully. Any women, like, just look at this. This is what girlhood does. Like,
exactly. You just sit down and yap.
Yeah. And like, find your girl gang.
100%. Very important.
The right choices with men.
Always. So, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for watching. Keep watching, subscribe, hit that notification button, yada yada yada. I'm supposed to say all that, but I'll catch you very soon at the next video.